Since you are interested in buying land in Ghana, it is important you understand who an agent is and why they are there and how you have to work along with them. I know some of you, the buyers, are very smart. You try to outsmart the agent. Notwithstanding, you can outsmart some agents, but they can come back and sabotage you. And that is why I am about to tell you. Because the real estate business, buying land or house, is greediness. Everyone is greedy. The buyers are greedy. The sellers, the owners of the properties are greedy. Even the agents are also greedy. I'm going to show you how you can, the agent can sabotage you, so that when you are buying land, you either be careful to go into it or be careful or not go into it. If this is your first time, you kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell button so that you get notified whenever we post any videos. If you want to buy a land in Ghana, you want to buy a house in Ghana, we have properties for sale. Check in the description of the video. There's a playlist. You click on the playlist, you see the properties we have for sale. If you also want someone to help you do due diligence before you buy any land in Ghana, we are available as well. If you want a company to handle your building project, there is company reputable for that. Just contact the numbers you see in the description of the video. You get me, then you reach me. My name is Imoru Sadat. You're welcome to Business Trends Ghana. It is important you understand this, though. It's not like I'm joking. I'm telling you for real. Agents can sabotage you. Yes, the agent, they can sabotage you if you refuse to pay them their due. First of all, if you are buying a land, you need to investigate to ask whether there is an agent involved or not. Maybe you saw the advert on TikTok, you saw the advert on YouTube, you saw the advert on Facebook or any social media platform, and then you see the people mention the price and whatever it is. Usually a house or a land. You need to ask whether you are buying it directly from the company or the owner, or you are buying it through an agent. So if you are buying through an agent, you ask the agent, how much am I supposed to pay a percentage? Some of the agents, they'll tell you it's free. You don't need to pay anything. Like me, when I started, I used to do that. And today, I used to do that for some property, but not all property. So when you come to, you need to ask me whether you need to pay agent commission or not. So that's the same thing. You need to ask every agent. If you say yes, you pay agent commission, you ask them how much is the percentage. You give it the percentage. The usual percentage rate is 5%. The usual percentage that you pay an agent is 5% in Ghana. But some charge 10%, some charge 7%. It depends on who the agent is and what type of deal it is. When the deal is very good and he sees that you, the buyer, you get enough benefit, he can increase the percentage to 10%, but it doesn't increase beyond 10%. So that is how the deal is. Now, let me give you a story of how an agent can sabotage you. I advertised a piece of land somewhere, and then the person got someone to buy. The person didn't buy through me. He got his own personal person to buy it. You understand? And when he got the person, I contacted him. Someone also came to ask about the same property. I contacted the owner. Oh, someone is interested in your property. What do you think? And I asked him, I heard that you've gotten someone to buy 3 or 4. He said, yeah, but the person paid only half. If I can bring my buyer to come and pay full, he will sell it to my buyer, and then he will take half of the money and pay the one who came to buy initially. See how an agent can sabotage you. So imagine I brought you to a property and we agreed that you pay me my percentage, and you went to see the property, everything was fine, and later you go behind me to go and buy the property, and I find out that you actually went behind me to buy the property from the owner. And this is what some agents will do. Probably not me, but some agents can do. They will not say anything. They will not come and fight you. They will not do anything. They will just be there. And they will speak with the owner. Oh, this property, you sold it how much? They say, oh, I sold it for 50,000 Ghana cedis. Fine, I can get you someone to buy it at 70,000 Ghana cedis. And indeed, he will go and find someone who will buy it at 70,000 Ghana cedis. The owners are greedy. As I told you already, the property owners are greedy. Just like the way you, the buyer, you think you are smart, you are greedy. The owners of the property are also greedy. They say, he sold it to you at 50,000 and he can get someone to pay 70,000. Why not? He said, oh, you bring the buyer. You bring the buyer will do everything. They'll pay 70,000. Bang. When they pay the 70,000 and the 70,000 cedis, that original owner will call you. That is, if it's an outright person, he will call you, the previous buyer, to come and take your 50,000 and go. Has he sabotaged you or not? So you will just be there, thinking you have outsmart the agent, but the agent can put, you know, when we're young, they say if you can't eat the rice, pour sand in it. If you can't eat the rice, if you don't give me the rice something to eat, I pour sand in the rice, so that we all will not be able to eat the rice. That is how it is. So if you say he doesn't deserve the commission, he will not pay you. He will not talk, oh, he can support. And I've seen some people who have done something similar like that. I just don't want to narrate the story because the people can relate. You understand? So he can get someone who will pay more than you, that number one, who will pay him the commission? Because if it is 5% of the 50,000 you're supposed to pay, you refuse to pay, and you also want to pay 70,000. You know that commission, the 5% commission of 70,000 is bigger than your 50,000. That's number one. So he's getting paid. Number two, he's also get there to be happy that he has spoiled the deal. He has made you also suffer the pain. You understand? That is how they do. So when you are buying a property from through an agent, you can outsmart them. It can help you. But if the agent is also fast and he gets a different buyer, he can also come and pay. And some of you too, you rush, go and buy, you don't pay full. So if you didn't pay full and the agent got to know that, oh, he brought you to check out the land, you went behind him to buy the land and you didn't pay full, do you know what he'll do? He'll go and look for someone who will pay full and come and pay the owner. And then the owner will give the documents to that person. And when the owner gives the document to that person, the owner will call you, the initial buyer, to come and take your money. Come and take your money. The real estate business is ruthless. Ruthless. The sellers are ruthless. The buyers are ruthless. And even the agents are ruthless. This thing, it happened. Oh, see, I can narrate you two situations that it has actually happened to me. I just didn't take advantage of it. I was advertising a piece of land somewhere in Greater Accra region. A very expensive area. I don't want to mention the name of the area because I'm advertising for the people too much. And the person was looking for some amount of money. He's selling that amount. And someone came and then what? He came and bought it from the person. And he didn't buy the amount the person wanted. He was able to negotiate down. And at the same time, he paid half. He didn't pay full. So when I got a buyer of the property, and then I contacted the owner said, oh, someone has bought it, but the person didn't pay full. The person paid half. If my buyer is ready to pay fuller, why not? I should bring him because he needs money. So if I brought the owner, they'll pay him and you remove the person who gave the initial buyer's money and pay him. But you know, as Muslims, this is not accepted. It's haram in Islam. Yes. If you sold the property to someone and you agreed to take part payment, you cannot resell it to another person. It's haram. So when I heard that, I didn't act. I just told the one who was looking for it that, oh, you should relax. I'll get another one for him. There's another one advertised somewhere. Around, I don't want to be specific. I don't want to tell you whether it is a land or it's a house. No, I just don't want to be specific. The owner saw the property, sold the property to another person. The person paid parts. He didn't pay full. So I got someone to buy. And then the person came, I contacted the owner. The owner said, oh, the person paid only half. If my buyer can, see, these are two different owners. Oh, and then the story looks similar. So if the person came to pay half, if my buyer can pay full, why not? You accept it and pay the buyer his money. So when I heard that, I just went back and I didn't act on it again. So these are situations that I could take advantage over. I will not act like that. Me, I will not mind. You understand? But if I brought you as an agent and you do that to me, you go behind me, and you go and pay, I'll do it to you. Papa, you understand? I'll do it to you. I brought you to come. Correct. Papa, I'll do it to you. I'll do it to you. I brought you to come and view the property. You saw the property, everything was fine. Then you go behind me to go and buy. And you didn't pay full. Just pay full and take your documents. If you don't pay full and take your document and you want to pay half, and I hear that I'll look for a buyer and I'll get a buyer who pay full and I'll sabotage you. That's number one. Number two, I also look for someone, who will pay more than you. That is, if you paid full and you haven't taken your document, I'll look for someone who pay more than you. And you pay. Because I brought you agreed to pay my percentage, and you went against the agreement. You went behind me, you sent someone else to go and buy. Do you understand those tactics? We know all those tactics. If you do it to me, I'll do it to you. But if I don't know the buyer went on his own to go and buy and stuff, I will not sabotage you. Because you never harm me. And that's how the business is. So this is how an agent can sabotage you back if you sabotage them. Another way an agent can sabotage you is that maybe he sent you there to go and buy the property, and then you went behind him to buy and you didn't pay him his commission. Do you know what he did? This one, a lady is an agent. They did that to her. She took this guy, her own friend. She took her own friend to go and see a property somewhere in Accra here. The property was nice. Instead of that friend to buy it through the agent who actually took him or her there, he went behind the agent to go and buy it from the owner. And when he made payments, he didn't. The owner said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll make them do the documentation for you." Whatever. He's just a private individual. 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 4 months, he couldn't get the documentation. He's chasing. He doesn't even know the owner's house. Now he has to call the agent that, oh, there are people that you took me to know. I bought the land from them. They have not given the agent say, wait, Jimmy, wait, Jimmy. I bought you there when you were to buy the land. Did you tell me you were to buy the land? Did you tell me that you were ready to make payments? You went behind me to go and make payment. Now you don't get the document. You're calling me. Wait, Jimmy, you know when he insulted. The way he insulted him, the way he insulted her, she insulted him. She insulted him. So she was just lucky that they were old friends. So she decided to help him look for the person, and they got the right documentation. Do you understand? So it happens. If you were not old friends, or you are not my friend and you did that to me, I won't mind you. Because number one, you didn't buy it through me. You didn't go through me to buy it. If there's any litigation and it happens to agent, they won't mind you. It's not about me. They won't mind you. When you have any problem, they don't even mind you, because you are greedy in the initial place. You want him to work on your favor, but you are not ready to pay him his due. So he will not also mind you. If you have any challenge, he will not mind you. And another thing is that most of the agents, they know some things that you don't know about the land. You can go and get someone, whatever. You can go behind them to them, but they know some things that they know about the land that they will not share with you. But probably before you make payments, he may be able to take those steps to help you. Do you understand? So when you come in contact with the agent, he knows some information about the land. He knows some information about the area. He knows information about the community where the land is located or the house is located. He knows some information about it that he may not have shared it with you. But if you are buying from him, he can, help you through with it and guide you ways and means you can just, get to know about it and actually protect yourself. So if you outsmart him, you lose that information. And later when that comes biting at you, you can't come to him, because at the end of the day, according to you and him, you never bought the property. Do you understand what I mean? So if this has been helpful, kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell button so that you get notified whenever we post any videos. If you want to buy a land in Ghana, you want to buy a house in Ghana, check in the description of the video. We have a playlist of properties we have for sale. You reach us, then you buy. If you want me to help you do due diligence of any land or house you want to buy anywhere in Accra, I'm available for that. My fees and contact are in the description of the video. If you want to book me for consultation as well, I'm available. We have a reputable company that handles building projects. If you want a company to handle a building project, we are available as well. My name is Imoru Sadat. You're welcome to Business Trends Ghana.
Subscribe to BTG to talk business.